Hello, Base Crypto checking in with y'all, bro. My base soldiers, I'm finally getting to y'all, bro. I know all the content has been just crypto, but I'm finally getting to y'all with that credit and financial content. I know this is very important in everyone's lives, and especially because I personally, from working at a bank, always felt like younger people like me were very misguided regarding how to build credit. See, a lot of people think that you need to pay all this interest and do all that just to build credit, and that's not the case. So, I've never paid interest on any of my credit cards. I don't think I've ever paid interest on anything actually, and I've actually made money off my credit cards. See, there's two ways you can go about credit cards. You can let them play you, or you can play them. Very simple. First thing I look for in a credit card that I'm applying for, annual fee. If that card has an annual fee, I don't want it. I have to pay just to have the card, and they'll charge you up front, and then they'll charge you again in a year, and they're gonna charge you the year after that, and the year after that, and the year after that. I've seen some that like 150, I've seen some that like 500 just to have the card, and there's not that many benefits to the card either. So it's like, bro, I'm gonna pay all that just to have the card. I don't want it. They're just taking your money. It's ridiculous. My credit card's paying me, which leads me to my next point. Cashback cards, bro. Cashback card is the best card you can have. And they all got them, bro. Capital One has a cashback card. Chase does too. Freedom Unlimited. What's it called? Discovery. They all got them, bro. And some will even give you a higher cashback percent as like an intro bonus. So like my Capital One card, right? That one gives me 1% cashback. But for the first year, it gave me 2%. So that first year that I had it, that's the card I was using the most. Versus like my Freedom Unlimited gives me 1.5% cash back. Obviously, right now, it makes more sense to use that one since it gives me the extra 0.5 versus just the 1%. But for that first year that I had the Capital One, it made more sense to use that one because it gave me 2%. So take advantage of that. Which leads me to my next point. I personally use my credit card for everything. Everything. But most importantly, I treat it like a debit card though. Do not treat your credit cards like free money. You gotta pay them back. And pay off the balance every month too. Because if you don't, you're gonna pay interest, and the interest rate on credit cards is insane. Like I said, I've never paid interest because I pay off the full amount every month. And that's one of the biggest things I hear from older people is that you got to leave some on your credit card so that they know you're using it. Okay, bro, it's 2021, bro. They not cavemen. If you swipe the card, they know you used it. It don't matter if at the end of the month your balance is zero. They know you were using it, which, by the way, doesn't matter whether or not you use it. Half of my credit cards I don't use. Half of my credit cards, I cut them up and put them in the trash. Only reason I even got the credit card was that I could have a higher credit limit because a higher credit limit increases your credit score. So now, this card approved me for an extra 5,000. So now my overall credit limit is 5,000 more than it was yesterday. And I don't even use the card. But my credit score went up. So, yeah. I've had cards that I haven't used in 2 years. I cut them up and I threw them away. I haven't used them in 2 years. There's no way for me to use them. Don't need them. Don't want them. And they're still there. If I open my account, it's still there. They're not gonna close it. So that's one of the biggest things, bro. Pay off your credit card every month. And the reason I say use it for everything is because I use cashback cards. So you just get more money back. Also, intro bonuses. A lot of credit cards will have intro bonuses, bro. They'll tell you if in the first 3 months you spend it's usually $500. If within the first 3 months you spend $500, you'll get X amount back. Usually somewhere from like $150 to $200 back. I've done that with 7 credit cards, bro. Do the math. Let's just say it was $150 for every single one of them. So that's at least a band. That's $1,050, assuming I got $150 back. Some I got $200 back. So $200 just to use the card, which, by the way, we're adults. All right, if you're 18, you have to be at least 18 to get a credit card. If you're 18, I'm sure you can spend $500 in less than 3 months just on bills. I use my credit cards to pay my bills and then pay them off. And so $500 be like, all right, cool, go pay the phone bill, pay the this bill, pay whatever bills you got. Because I mean, you would have paid those anyway, so it's not like you're spending extra money. I use them on my bills because that's money I would have spent anyway. So it's just like, all right, I might as well get, a little money back, whether it's from the intro bonus or from the cash back that I get from using the card to begin with. Which, by the way, you'll end up getting both. So it's like, all right, boom, you spent the 500, so now you're getting on my most recent card, I got 200 back. So really, you only spent, so that $500 bill just turned into a $300 bill for that month. Since you got back that bonus. That's another thing I look for in credit cards, bro. Intro bonuses, 0% interest, cash back bonuses, and then straight up money back. You straight up just get, hey, here's $200 for using the card, right? So those are a couple things, man. A lot of things I want to dig deeper in, but this is just like an intro thing for credit cards, man. Annual fee, garbage. Don't want the card. Cash back, okay, you got my attention. And paying off your card every month. Also paying on time. Man, bro, paying your credit cards on time is that's the biggest factor when looking at your credit score. Like if you have a 99% on time payment thing, yeah, that's bad. 99% is bad. You got to keep it at 100, bro. 98, 97. And the thing is, bro, once you get under 100, once you get under 100, bro, you'll never go back to 100. The highest you'll be able to get to after that is 99. There's no way that one late payment will affect you forever. So pay your cards on time every single month and pay the whole thing. That way you don't pay interest. Credit cards are not free money, and they won't take your money if you don't let them. Either you could let them play you or you could play them. Like I said, some of these cards, I'll get that cashback bonus. I'll get the referral money. That's another thing, referrals. I tell my friends, hey, bro, if your credit look this way, it's a good card and it benefits both of y'all because most of the time when you do those referrals, your friend, family, whoever, they'll get an additional bonus for using your referral link, and then you'll probably get a bonus too. I got some cards, they'll give me like $50, $100. Just for sending someone my referral link and then they use it. So a good friend of mine, I sent him the referral link for my Freedom Unlimited card. I think I got like $50 from that, and then instead of $150 as a bonus, he got $200. So it's like I made 50 and he made an additional 50 on top of what he would have got. So you know what I'm saying, help each other out. I mean, it's a win on both sides. So why wouldn't you do that? I'm gonna make a video recommending credit cards that I have, of course. You know what I'm saying? I definitely don't like to recommend y'all things that I don't do, whether it comes to crypto or credit, finance, whatever. I want y'all to know I'm doing all these things myself as well. But I'm gonna recommend some credit cards depending on where your credit is at. I will refer you some credit cards. I'll put the links down and everything because these cards have benefited me. Having more cards benefits you. Having a higher credit limit benefits you. Having what's it called? Just how much you spend, right? Keeping that at zero. They know you're using it, bro. Like I never understood that people would tell you to leave some on the credit card. Why? So you can pay 27% interest on it. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. It's like, bro, like there's people who can only afford to make the minimum payment on their credit card, and like let's say you owe $1,000, bro. The minimum payment is $50. You'll literally pay that $50. After you pay the $50, now you owe $1,020. You owe more than you owed before you made the payment. That shit is crazy, and that's why some people are ruined by credit cards. Cause that to me is crazy. If I owe you $100, I'm like, yo, bro, I ain't got the 100, but here's 20. You're like, all right, cool. Now you owe me 110. Nah, bro. And a lot of credit cards, they'll try to take advantage of people who aren't educated on that type of stuff. So be careful when it comes to that, bro. As an annual fee, don't want it. Cashback, I want it. Referral bonuses, I want it. All these type of things. And I'll go more in depth on all these topics, but this is just like an intro to the whole credit and finance content I'm going to be putting out. When I have more time, You know what I'm saying? I'm going to break all these down in detail because I don't just want to tell y'all something that you don't really understand and you go do something and it makes your credit worse. I don't want to do that. So on a day that I have more time, I will definitely do that for you in detail. That way we all get a good understanding of it. And like I said, I'm gonna be referring y'all some credit cards that I recommend depending on your credit score. I'll have like a tier list. Like, okay, if your credit is within this range, this is the card for you. In this range, this is the card for you. Da da da, etc. etc. So we'll get to that soon, bro. But Base Crypto, that's all I got for y'all right now. I'm out.